Audi RS3 2015 present. Think of an RS Audi in the same way as you might a BMW with the M badge or a Mercedes-Benz with an AMG 1, and you begin to understand that although this RS3 looks similar to a regular Audi A3, a practical family car that has established itself over the years as one of the favorites, it is absolutely first and foremost an extremely powerful hot hatch. The first RS3 in 2015 packed a 362 bhp punch from its 2.5-liter 5-cylinder engine, but a midlife upgraded in 2017 replaced this with an all-new aluminum unit that upped the power to a staggering 394 bhp. Permanent four-wheel drive helped to keep all this oomph on the road and results in some truly phenomenal acceleration figures. It dispatches the 0 to 62 miles per hour sprint in a mere 4.1 seconds, for example, which is a supercar quick. This last update also introduced the option of having your RS3 as a four-door saloon, which traded in a little of the hatchback's practicality for what some would see as neater styling. On the road, be in no doubt this is a quick car. There is plenty of pulling power from low down the rear range, and the RS3 is seldom stumped for speed. It makes a glorious noise too, and its performance is effortlessly released through its standard 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. With minimal weight over its front wheels, the RS3 turns into corners with zest. Push it hard, and the older car could run wide during fast cornering, whereas the post-facelift car stays locked onto your chosen line. And you can even persuade the rear to step out slightly under power, if that's the bag you're into. Just don't expect the RS3 to match the best hot hatches when it comes to driver involvement. You may be able to cover ground at an unbelievable rate, but the steering still offers little to no feedback, and the car is almost too capable. It doesn't challenge you in the way that its rivals like the BMW M140i and Focus RS do, and can instead be driven hard almost instantly. More positively, the RS3's standard suspension strikes a decent balance between body control and comfort. Yes, you're always aware of bumps, but the car seems to move with the road rather than fight against it, while body roll is minimal. Tick the box for the optional adaptive dampers, and you'll find comfort mode is significantly more comfortable, whereas dynamic mode is too firm for most British roads. It would be disappointing if the super sporting version of the A3 wasn't finished to the same exacting standards inside, but worry not, it is. The minimalist design features plenty of soft touch plastics, as well damped switches and chrome accents. The flat-bottomed steering wheel is a lovely thing to hold, and boasts RS logos on the Nappa leather seats, add a touch of class, and you get in Audi's virtual cockpit a digital display that sits behind the steering wheel in place on conventional instrument dials, as standard. If that's not enough, you can add a 14-speaker Bang & Olufsen stereo, Diamond Quilter Super Sport seats, and a wireless smartphone charger for compatible devices. Space is good too. There's generous room for 2 adults in the front, and the standard heated electric sports seats with adjustable lumbar support are surprisingly comfortable, yet also supportive when cornering hard. In addition, 3 children can sit side by side in the back, even if the middle passenger's backrest isn't as comfy and there is a small hump in the floor for them to straddle. The RS's boot is one of the biggest of any hot hatch, and it has a nice wide opening. The boot is also fitted with a height-adjustable floor that reduces the load lip and ensures there is no step up to the rear seats when they are folded down. The opening is decent size and shape too, while a through-load hatch is an option, allowing you to accommodate lengthy items, such as skis, without folding down either of the outer rear seats. This is a performance car, so check for obvious signs of misuse, including black smoke from the exhaust, the steering wheel not sitting straight, and curved alloys. Check the bodywork very carefully for dings and dents picked up in car parts, and check the underside of the car for any damage it might have picked up going off-road. Reported problems with the RS3 are few, and owners seem happy with their cars. However, 1 or 2 reports exist of owners who have had very expensive issues with the engine. So as mentioned, it's worth buying a car with a full service history to it. Other issues center around non-engine electrics, most of which on newer cars were fixed under warranty and speedily. Audi as a brand finished in disappointing 15th place out of 37 manufacturers in our most recent reliability survey. The RS didn't feature as a standalone model, but its sibling the A3 finished high up in the family car class. There's only the one engine and trim option, and the automatic gearbox is only your option too. You can, however, choose between the hatchback, sportback, and the four-door saloon. For its extra practicality, we choose the hatchback. Our favorite Audi RS3, 2.5 RS3 Sportback. Well, if you are the owner of this car, then please describe the problem that you had to face during the operation of the car. Perhaps it is your feedback that will help viewers when choosing a car. That's it for today. Thanks everyone for attention. It isn't much work for you to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.